G'day crew, if you're new to our channel, I'm Adam.
And I'm Ciara. We're travelling the big lap around and about Australia in our caravan with our Kelpie dog Reef.
Can't wait to share the adventures with you.
G'day. So we're basically pulling into every rest stop on the way today, just because we've got is it 5 hours before we can check into the next place?
Yeah, so we're leaving New South Wales today and going to Queensland, so there's that slight time change.
Yeah, so that's an hour.
And then plus there's a late checkout at the place that we're headed to, so late check-in, sorry. Pretty much every rest bay we take an opportunity to get little man out.
Yeah. And I think it was about an hour and a half from where we were to where we're going, so we've got to really stretch it. So rest areas and maybe a park that's close by maybe will be.
Yeah, like we're doing such a short drive, but I didn't want to go too far because we're just going from Lennox Head to just north of the Gold Coast, so we're going to be positioned right in between Brisbane and the Gold Coast for nearly a week, so we can sort of explore those areas. So yeah, very short drive, but
it is what it is.
We'll find something to do.
It'll be a long day for me.
Boring travel day.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll see you there.
Bye-bye. So these are some of the cool things you can see on the way. In these little rest areas, a bit of history, a bit of facts about the area. Very cool to read.
And I do love maps showing where we are and the places that are being written about on these info boards. And this was a handy find of the Traveller's Stretches, which we definitely needed to do after our massive drive of 15 minutes up the road.
Good old Sunshine State, hey?
We're still in New South Wales.
Oh.
But it's alright, we've got construction delays, which is good because we were trying to kill some time today.
Are we really?
Yeah, I thought we're in Tweed Heads.
Tweed Heads is back there?
Yeah, we're literally still in the same town. We're just on the way out.
We're going to have to fact check that, people. See who's right or wrong.
I'm right. Anyway.
Moving on.
12 seconds later.
So, yep, Ciara was right. That's us, the little blue dot down the bottom, trekking along. And there's the border. 2 k's away.
Oh, there you go. It's the first time for
can't even say it.
Gold Coast Airport, next exit.
Yeah, next exit means nothing. We're not across the border.
Literally across the road is the airport.
But we're still in New South Wales.
I'm going to have to fact check myself.
The evidence is in.
Oh well. What a beautiful day. In New South Wales.
Wet weather. Surely there's a better sign than that.
5 minutes later.
Welcome to the Sunshine Coast.
We're in Queensland. Woo!
Oh, Sunshine State.
Sunshine State.
There we go.
So next rest break. Just down a local park somewhere in the Gold Coast, randomly. Nice suburb somewhere. Yeah, there's a beautiful tree here in this park and they've even got a water fountain. Small and elderly. That's you, old man. So have you boys had enough playtime or?
Can we come out now? Let us out.
It's like daycare. See ya.
Can't figure out the lock.
Child lock. What are you doing?
This is such a good tree to climb. It even has handles. Look at this. Inbuilt. Don't get that every day.
We did have some time to kill, but it really wasn't good weather for the rides, and Adam's done them all before, and I'm petrified of heights. Driving into the bigger cities, you always have to be ready for some colourful language on the UHF. So we've arrived in Brisvegas and it is freezing and wet the whole time we're here, so I'm not sure how much we'll get up to. But yeah, hopefully check out a few beaches, see what Surfers Paradise looks like. It's not too far a drive. We're just at the Beenleigh Showgrounds.
It was a short drive to Burleigh Heads, not much swell around, but there was plenty of parking inspectors. This was a beautiful section of the coast, and it was awesome seeing the skyline from Surfers Paradise in the background.
She reminds me so much of home. But yeah, like you said, on steroids, because there's like 100 times as much.
Yeah, look at that. There's so much like Scarborough.
It literally looks like Scarborough Beach. Remember when they used to have that Macca's down there?
Yeah.
Surfers Paradise.
Oh yeah, that's the sun.
This was a pretty interesting spot to learn about where Captain Cook had landed, and a sweet spot to watch these surfers shred.
Just chilling. They're trying to keep out the rain. What a miserable day on the Gold Coast.
Do they even have sun in this state?
So we're just on our way back up towards where we're camping.
Which is in Queensland.
Yeah, but we were just like at
Snapper Rocks.
Yeah, Snapper Rocks and Danger Point, having a look at the surf down there, and you're literally trying to make your way back, and in 2 minutes you're in New South Wales again, which is really trippy. Because coming from WA, your nearest border is like across the Nullarbor.
To get into South
Australia.
Australia.
Few days. But yeah, so kind of awesome, I guess. If Queensland has a public holiday but New South Wales doesn't, you can just nip to the Coles over the road, which would be funny. But yeah, cool story, bro.
Need some more dragons.
It's just bucketing down. There goes our plans for the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
Oh, and looks like it's just going to continue for the next, at least a few days, potentially into next week. So.
And we haven't come here in winter, so.
No, it's Easter. So, yeah, I guess we won't stay long, and we'll just bump out west and explore a bit of that area while the school holidays are on.
Yeah. And then maybe come to the beach when it finds up a little bit more.
Hopefully better for us on the Sunshine Coast.
I feel like we're still in Victoria. G'day guys.
G'day.
So we're going to make the trek into Brisbane.
Yeah.
Now it's raining, stormy sort of weather, so we'll see what we can do. I want to drive past the Gabba at least. I know there's no game on, but definitely want to tick that off. I've been to Brisbane once before for work, and I was lucky enough to get to go to an actual game.
Kick the footy.
Yeah, actually kicked the footy on the oval, which was cool. They opened it up to everyone after the game to jump on the oval.
Yeah, so we'll do probably a drive-by through the main part of the city just so I can have a look. And if we get a car park and if the rain lets up, we might have a walk around South Bank.
Yeah.
But we'll see. It's looking pretty miserable out there again today. So
Yeah, it's a shame because, you know, Brisbane is a beautiful city.
awesome spot.
And it'd be nice to take you around, actually have a look at the place where the sun was shining, but obviously not today and not for the next week. So it's
Yeah.
going to be pretty.
And it's a shame because like when you travel with the dog, you're kind of limited to outdoor activities or outdoor seating, and when it's weather like this, it's just still not pleasant. So it's different if you're just traveling on your own or just with kids. You could go inside and do museums or cinema for the day or something. But yeah, let's do what we can with little man. But obviously that's just how the cookie crumbles when you travel with the dog. So this is Adam cleaning the solar panels through a little sunroof thing. Reef supervising.
Reef's holding me down so I don't get blown away by
the wind.
the wind. Yeah, look how dirty it is.
Ugh, don't put that on there.
So that's what you do, people. Nice and easy. No ladder needed.
Yeah.
Just got through my telescope hole. Showing off those legs. This is Caravan Fashion 101.
So we're on the road again. We're leaving Brisbane.
Yep. And heading to Toowoomba.
Yeah, so we're going to go out west for the school holidays and Easter to try and avoid some of the coastal crowds that like we do.
Yeah, and hopefully get some bit of free camping and get back into that if we can.
Yeah.
It all depends on like the reviews aren't the best out there.
Yeah, it's been a bit eye-opening. So when we were planning our lap, obviously everyone's goal is to keep the budget low and you like the camping atmosphere, so you think, oh, I'm going to do so much camping, free camping.
You just don't want to be parked right next to everyone.
Yeah, however, particularly on the East Coast, there is a lot of homelessness. And not that there's anything wrong with being in that position, like it's an awful spot to be in, but there's a lot of other people that I guess are there by choice or by social habit. Say that. But yeah, it means that unfortunately a lot of the free camp areas are spoiled. So it means they are completely trashed. You've got some unsavoury characters, there's a lot of noise at night. Yeah, not the best environment to be holidaying in, so you kind of only want to do one night, so that's kind of impacted on where we've chosen to stay as we've been travelling. So we've ended up
and it's just been fully packed
like
full
of tent city.
You know, you want to try and get away with the caravan parks because you're basically parked on each other.
Yeah, it ends up the same.
It's basically the same. The last campsite, the showground that we just came from, was really good. There was plenty of room.
However, there was lots of like hooning and sirens and then
burnouts.
Screaming kids at night on a Monday night. Like and we're talking like 11 p.m. Not, so I don't know if it was the best part of town, not being from Brisbane, but I don't know. You just
definitely running amok out there at night time.
Yeah, like you know the vibe when you get somewhere, whether you're going to stay longer or not. But yeah, anyway, the weather certainly didn't help our time in Brisbane, so we'll hopefully escape some of the wet, see how we go.
It hasn't stopped raining since we've been here.
Yeah.
Been here, 4 days now, and it just hasn't let off. Like the place that we were at, the drainage was fine, but it was still a
sloppy mud.
Yeah, like it was all grass, so it wasn't mud, but it was definitely puddles everywhere.
Yeah.
That's what you get when it hasn't stopped for at least 4 days that we know of.
Yeah, so we found we often stay in a showground because it's kind of the in-between, so it's not quite a free camp. You do get a bit more security and stuff like that, and a bit more maintenance and some basic kind of amenities without the cost of the caravan parks.
That's true.
Yeah, so, but I think we're going to try another showground out in Toowoomba. We'll see what it's like, though there is a good caravan park there. The free camps, I'm not game to try, being that it's Easter weekend, so I reckon it will be packed anyway.
Yeah.
So we'll see where we end up. Just a heads up, if this is your first time towing to Toowoomba, there is a pretty gnarly incline in the way into town, so be ready, spaghetti. Ever since seeing the windmill collection in Penong, we love spotting a good windmill on our travels. There was plenty of space between neighbours at this particular showground, really organised booking and check-in and super friendly staff. We were able to give Reef a good run on the grounds and just a short drive from the town for all the attractions you need. If you have a kayak, we were told you could also have a go in this lake. What's in the hut there? Other than spiders.
This would be the perfect stage for my niece Grace to love and do a little dance for us.
So after dance rehearsals, it should have been Reef that carried me back after I put my hip out with those gnarly moves, but the show's over and it's time to get back to editing.
He's sick of you editing. He doesn't understand how much time it takes.
It takes a long time.
I don't think the camera does it justice, but it's super windy. Good way to dry your hair though.
Doggo fleece here. Oh my goodness.
After a long play in the off-leash area, we were on our way to explore the rest of these beautiful gardens.
Couple of ducks.
I don't know if they're attacking or kissing.
Yeah, nice house.
point.
At least you'll be able to see it hopefully today. Yesterday it was an absolute whiteout. I could probably see, what, 10 metres in front of me yesterday with the storm.
The rain was crazy.
And just being up in the clouds because we're so high.
But yeah, we're just saying like it was good being able to get out this morning and walk around, have a bit of sunshine. It's been a good few days stuck in the caravan, very tight space for 2 people and a puppy dog.
That's it. And that botanic garden was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
It'd be nice at night time because they've got like a light show on at the moment.
Yeah.
Will I cry? Will I leave behind broken and crumbled signs, hiding all my roads to you? Uh-oh.
It's the mascot, the pipe band.
Reef, you got to earn your spot.
Yeah,
Mascot for a roundabout.
Giving all my heart to you. Uh-oh.
Oh, I don't want to look down.
Come on.
That's the Tabletop Mountains.
Look down.
I'm not looking, but the camera will go.
Yeah. That's incredible.
So amazing. Look at that.
So that's where the giants used to eat their dinner.
On that tabletop. It's very windy.
It was really interesting to read about the traditional name of Miwa and the Battle of One Tree Hill. The gist of the story was that in the 1840s, there was a lot of skirmishes between the local tribes and the new settlers. A young Aboriginal leader and 100 of his warriors lured a convoy of settlers and police in a tiring day-long trek up the top of the mountain. They turned around and started hurtling rocks, sticks and boulders down on them to send them into an embarrassing retreat.
Hot tip. Head to the Tobruk Lookout rather than Picnic Point because Picnic Point is busy and this has a better view of the Tabletop Mountain.
Oh, it's a heaps better view
Heaps
here.
better and quiet.
It's very quiet. And it's only like 2 minutes down the road.
Yeah.
Cool.
My light back to you. Uh-oh. And I've been falling, I've been lost, and I've been calling on my ghost. I put it to rest because I'm coming home.
So this is the place you want to park and just have a look at the painting just around the corner from the nab. It's got to be the best one.
And an easy walk to all the others.
Yep, it's centralised.
Absolute ghost town.
Yeah.
Public holiday.
Going off to Toowoomba.
Yeah. But at least we got a parking spot.
Yeah, it's super easy.
I think this is going to get sketchy quick.
Don't worry, we've got Reef.
Oh, there's some more over there too. What's he saying, Reef?
Reef looks like he's had enough.
After working up an appetite, scoping out the best street art in town, we had one more stop we had to make before we headed back to the van recommended to us by the locals.
So, apparently, in Queensland, they had a state poll as to the best chips, and Toowoomba Super Rooster won. So,
We have to try it out.
Yeah.
Let's see.
There you go.
So I got myself a chicken burger. Ciara got herself a quarter chicken and chips. And I just got some extra chips.
Quick chip test.
And
and Reef's in.
He's coming.
Must have smelled it.
Smell it. Alright, ready?
Alright, let's do it.
Apparently they've got special salt and special sauce.
Alright, try it out. I feel like it's been there for a while.
Just tastes like normal juice.
Yeah. I like the salt.
Oh no, there is a flavour to the salt, isn't there? But it's
Just
not
tastes
chicken
like
salt.
chicken salt.
You reckon?
Oh. I reckon it tastes like chicken salt.
Something a little bit different to chicken salt.
Might taste better like inside the shop because I think it's sweated a bit.
Yeah, they've gone soggy.
That's alright, still tastes good.
Maybe it is just chicken salt.
I reckon it's just chicken salt.
Anyway, pretty good. Cool. So Adam was just changing the globe on a headlight that we noticed was blown yesterday. We've got Reef supervising. And then he's noticed a coolant leak. Now what are you doing?
Well, trying to find where this, I noticed this morning when I was doing the, removing the oil from the catch can, and I noticed that there was dripping coming straight down from here. I saw that it was the red colour, which is my coolant. So then I was pulled apart down there. Basically everything down there has been covered. This is normally supposed to be up here, and it's all the way down here. So I know that I've lost a lot of coolant, so the whole bottom side of this is just absolutely drenched in coolant. So I'm just having a look up top to see if I can see where it sort of started, or if there's a loose pipe, hose or something. So far I can't see anything, so I'll just keep looking at that. But yeah, I also noticed that one of my headlights is out. So I'll try and do every 2 months, I'll go over the car, just make sure everything's running properly, and the Caravan. So yeah, today's was supposed to be a small, easy job. It's now trying to find what's going on.
Bigger than Ben-Hur now.
Yeah.
Bum, bum. So no sightseeing for us this morning.
Well,
See how we go later.
well, I do need to go to Super Cheap to get one of those headlights and some coolant, obviously. So we'll sightsee you there, hopefully today. Before we leave.
Yeah. Reef's asleep on the job. Black dog in the sun, loves it. Come use your bed. Chicky woo.
So after cleaning it a bit more and noticing how big the area is that this coolant's dripping from, so from here all the way back here, makes me think that it's further up top, or there's maybe a gasket or something gone and it's just spraying out and just covering the whole bottom side of the engine. Can't see anything that looks like it's a problem or anything at this stage anyway. I think I'm at that point where I could have put some more coolant in the car and start it and see if something sprays out or something.
6.5 hours later.
So, not being a mechanic and just fiddling around, I can't find any leaks. I did notice there's a little bit of coolant, it looks like, just straight down here, which we've got the overflow here. So I'm wondering if it's just come straight out of this for some reason. I'm gonna have to do a bit of research and investigate a bit more, but I can't find anything. Had the car running, filled it up, no issues at all. So I don't know if it's just done like a massive dump, built up pressure and just dumped it all out here, because I can see that, and then that will make sense why it's just spreading down the bottom.
But we're hitting the road again, so hopefully we make it to the next destination.
If you enjoy our adventures, just hit that like and subscribe button and follow along with us.
Thanks for watching, guys.
We'll see you next time when we're exploring around and about.